실력만으로 아이돌 하는 놈 암기 가서 나온 놈이 샵 두더지 유엔 난 따라.
Hey everyone. I meant to review episode 8, 9, and 10. And if I just burst out in tears, forgive me. I just finished episode 10 of No Mercy. And hi, my name is Deborah. And sincerely speaking, I don't even want to review this episode that I watched. But there are people who have been watching my reviews for a while now, so I feel it's only right that I talk about it. I had so much to say, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to say that much. I'm just gonna try and keep it short. If it goes on long, then it went on long, and I'll see what I can do to edit it. And I'm mainly also making this because of Renee. But let's start from the beginning. Let's see. So if you all have been keeping up with my reviews, I was meant to review this last week, but I couldn't because of many reasons. I had exams, etc., but mainly because I heard Gunn was going to be eliminated and I was scared because you all know, and if you don't know, he's my favorite, and I didn't want to see him be eliminated. So I finally got to it this week. I actually wanted to postpone it till next week because I really got scared after seeing the whole IM situation and everything. Not because IM is better than Gunn, because I don't believe he is. And for other reasons which I will state if I remember. But yeah, I was scared because so many things were pinpointing that he was gonna be eliminated, and he was finally. So basically I'm just gonna try and talk about the IM situation and then the finale, and I'm gonna skip so much that I wanted to talk about, and I apologize to you all, but I hope you understand that I'm unable to do that. So yeah, let's do this. So first of all, when IM was introduced, I obviously, like I said, I wasn't so happy because I've been through an experience like that with Mix and Match, but I took it well because I knew previously that IM was coming. Luckily for me, you all told me about IM's arrival and stuff, so I decided, okay, maybe I should give this boo a chance. And then he came, and just the way he was being treated and the way he was acting towards it, and the part where he cried due to how he was being treated broke me down, and I totally fell in love with IM. And at first, when Mad Clown, the scene, the first time he rapped for them, I didn't see anything so great about him, especially when, oh goodness God, oh Mad Clown, oh Mad Clown, oh goodness, oh when Mad Clown said he was better than Gunn, I was actually mad because I didn't see what was better than Gunn there. Like, I love IM, don't get me wrong, but he's not better than Gunn. Or I don't feel he's better than Gunn. Even Johan is not better than Gunn, as far as I'm concerned. So I just like gave Mad Clown the side eye, like, well, I didn't expect less from you. I always expected that from you, moving on. And then the show went on, and I saw them begin to like open up to IM and stuff, and I was happy that they were beginning to open up to IM. And it's kind of sad that there wasn't a leader to carry on, is it the group, and help IM out. And even it's like Mix and Match when they brought in the new members, even though I wasn't really happy about it, there were 3 people that were like the leaders of the team, not just BI. There was Bobby and there were Jinhwan that tried to at least help the other members and stuff. And even though they were happy about it, they had to deal with it. But this situation, there wasn't any like basically leader figure that could do that, even though Wonho was the leader before, but like he isn't really like, let's say how B.I, Bobby, and Jinhwan were the it of the team. They don't really have that in like No Mercy, the people that lead the team. They're people that are greater in terms of talent, but they didn't really have that like huge leader figure, except Wonho. If they make him the leader, then yeah, and stuff. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from, but when finally they accepted, first Jooheon accepted I.M, and he told him what was in his mind. I was really proud of him, because I'm the type of person that if I have something against you, I can't keep malice. I will tell you to your face, this is the problem I have with you, and let's squash it. I don't want to go to bed thinking that I don't like you and stuff, and like I don't want to go to bed and go through days and nights of just hating you. I don't want that problem in my heart. I need to let it go and stuff. I need my heart to be clean, so I sleep well and I have beauty dreams and stuff, and dream of winner, and you know. But finally after that they did the first performance, and during the first performance it was the red team versus the white team. Let's put it that way, because there are a whole bunch of producers that worked with them. The red team performed, and I really loved the red team's performance. And if you've already watched my reaction, you know how I felt about the red team's song. I'm sorry. I really did love the red team song, and it was captivating. I love how free they were. They didn't seem like they were held back by anything, and they were really free. And when they did the whole encore thing at the end, it showed how they've gained so much experience, and it was almost like they've already debuted. And then the white team came and they started, and already I was having doubts about it because of Shonu's singing in the studio. I was scared for them, and then he came, and I actually liked his part, and then they performed, but I noticed that they were kind of held back in their performance, even though it was cool. But then as it kept going on, I realized that even though I love red team's song and performance and everything more, white team's song is one of those songs that you go back to and you find yourself going back to, and you just keep going back to, and you just keep going back to. But I still prefer red team song, which is kind of weird to me because I've never experienced something like this. Normally, if I have a feeling of I'm still gonna go back to this song, I'm gonna keep going back to that song, then that means that song is better. But I still have to give it to red team because red team's song is still the one that I love. But I have this, there's an attachment that was made, or connection that white team made with my heart with their song, so that really actually confused me, and I'm still confused on it, so I can't really review how I feel about that. So if someone can dissect it for me, then help me out. But yeah, I actually was okay with red team winning, and I was happy they won and stuff for them. But I was also sad for white team, but I was actually really happy for red team that they won and stuff. And then after all that, then comes episode 10. I have watched so many YG shows, right? And we all know how YG tries to make our favors move to a certain person he likes by giving the person so much screen and camera time and making the person look like the angel of the whole world, right? But I have to give my respect to YG. I have never felt so disrespected in my entire life by this episode. This episode was a disrespect to my common sense, okay? It was almost like they thought I don't know anything. It was so orchestrated that it's not even funny, okay? So when they started and they said, oh, they were gonna put them in teams, they put I.M and Jooheon on the same thing, and that was my first, like, that was the first sign, and I knew immediately something's going on here. Why won't you separate? Normally what you do, because they're 9, right? So you separate them into 3, right? Then you give each group a rapper, and that's what they were meant to do. But instead, they put I.M with Jooheon because they know that if they put I.M with Jooheon, that will give I.M's team a strength that the other teams will not have, right? And that will give Jooheon's team a strength that the other teams do not have. And then they also gave IM's team, Jooheon's team, I'm sorry, IM is my favorite in the team, that's why I keep saying IM. They gave IM's team a song that was Interstellar. I've not heard any other person sing Interstellar. It was an original song. It wasn't like the others that were covering other people's song. So that already was the bright white flag, or is it red flag, I would say, that showcased that Team IM was gonna win that competition and they were not gonna be kicked out. And they put the last member in that team because they knew that they didn't want to eliminate him, and that's sincerely how I felt. Now let's go to Wonho's team and Kihyun's team. Wonho and Kihyun, you don't do that. They put both people in that team because they know that there's no way they will eliminate Kihyun, and there's no way they will eliminate Wonho. I'm sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. So that vocal theme, they knew the strength that they were giving that vocal theme. Hence why they put those three people together. And I keep forgetting the last two people because I'm sorry, it was in this last round that they convinced me that they deserved to debut. Now let's go to the last team, right? I love Shonu, don't get me wrong. Shonu is awesome, and you all know he has been my boo all the episodes. But Shonu is not enough to carry that team. That team needed more. And they gave the more to the other teams. They gave the Kihyuns and the Jooheons and the Wonhos to the other teams, and the IMs to the other teams. And the only team that Team Shonu had was gone. I am sorry to say this, but that is the fact. Was gone. And they knew that only Gon could not carry the team. Yes, Shonu is good, but it just won't work, right? And so they came and they performed. And then when Gon's team performed, okay, the first team performed Interstellar. And to me, the first team's Interstellar performance looked like I was watching a group, an idol group. And then the second team came and performed, and it felt like I was watching an MV. But when Gon's team came, even though I was scared for them and I thought they were gonna fail, I am telling you right now sincerely, and not just because I am Gon biased, but Gon's team is the only team song that is still going on in my head right now and is still playing in my head. It's the only song that I was actually bumping to and I was so into and I liked and stuff. Then, when it came to the time for the judges to talk, the judges weren't really saying extremely nice things about Gon. That was another red light showing me that there's a chance this boy is going to be kicked out, right? And then the final came and they announced that Gon was going to be kicked out, and I'll show you exactly how I reacted.
마지막 7번째 멤버는 민혁군 축하합니다. 축하합니다.
너무 미안했어요. 저는 앞으로 나가고 이 동생 두고 그 계단 내려가야 된다 생각을 하니까 뒤를 돌아볼 수가 없었어요, 저는.
되게 기분이 묘한데 그동안 봐주셔서 감사했고 어떻게 될지 모르니까 열심히 하겠습니다.
저는 처음 시작할 때부터 제 실력이나 그런 걸 알아보기 위한 기회였다고 생각하고요. 더 연습할 수 있는 시간이 주어진 것도 되게 좋은 것 같아요. 감사합니다. 울지 마요. 끝났다. 뭔가 혹시 너무 후련해. 되게 후련한 것 같아, 진짜. 농구실하면서 되게 많이 성장했어요. 너무 좋은 경험했고 그 기회가 저한테 왔었다는 게 정말 좋았던 것 같아요.
아쉽네. 로봇이 매 순간들이 어두웠고 너무 무서웠어요. 근데 1라운드, 2라운드 갈 때마다 저한테 빛이 보였어요. 나도 할 수 있구나라는 걸 느꼈어요. 로봇쇼에서 2번째 탄생을 한 것 같아요, 제가.
우리 첫 촬영 기억나요?
네. 조금 살짝 기억나요.
어땠어요?
아, 되게 찌질이 같았죠. 자신감 없는 바보. 지금은 샷건이죠. 진짜
아,
한 무대에 서서 서로 같이 랩하는 게 제일 꿈이었고 샷건이 꿈이었는데 그거 같이 하지 못해서 너무 미안하고요. 항상 가장 어린데도 불구하고 서건이한테 너무 고맙고요.
고개 들어. 누구도 너희가 승리자라고 얘기하지 않았어. 그냥 이제 기회를 얻어.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I made you cry or feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry, but this was blatantly orchestrated. Do you mean to tell me that you just used Gon's relationship with Mino to help your show be big? What the heck were you thinking not debuting Gon? Like, it doesn't make sense. Of all the rappers there, Gon is the monster, and I feel so bad for him because I feel Mad Clown had a say. Mad Clown had an influence in him being eliminated, and you can tell me anything you want, the audience voted, etc, etc. But if Mad Clown hadn't been putting down Gon the way he had been putting down Gon, then I do not see that Gon would have been eliminated. But no matter how you say it to me, I'm sorry, but I can't be convinced otherwise. But Gon was eliminated because of Mad Clown, and I am so freaking mad right now, and I can't even begin to put my words, my thoughts into words. Sincerely, now don't get me wrong, I'm not putting down any other member. I can't even bring myself to say this person should have been eliminated, because sincerely, before this episode started, I thought it would be either amongst Minhyuk, Seokwon, or what's the guy's name, Hyungwon. But they actually showed that they deserved to debut in this last episode. Every single one of them showed that they deserved to debut in this last episode, and I felt, why not just debut all of them? That's why for one second there was something Mad Clown said which I actually agreed with. He wishes that they could all debut. He said something along that line, and I'm like, at least for once he's saying something sensible. But this show, this episode, it was, except you guys edited it this way, but there's no way you will convince me that this wasn't pre-planned, that you were gonna throw out Gon. There is no possible explanation on this planet Earth that you can give me that will make sense to me that you did not use Gon. You just blatantly used the poor boy, and now you want to throw him away? Are you okay? Like, I am so disappointed. I sincerely love Wonho, I am, Shonu, and Kihyun, but sincerely from my heart of hearts, I don't have any. I don't feel like supporting this group. I'm sorry, but I don't feel like supporting this group. When Chanwoo won, it was the fans that voted Chanwoo to win, even though it was because he had more screen time, etc, 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 etc. There are many reasons. Some people loved him, yeah, etc, etc. But for this, I don't even think they used the fans' vote. I feel like it was all the management and Mad Clown. Forgive me, I'm gonna. I don't know, Mad Clown, I don't know, but I just, you had a hand in this. I can't be convinced otherwise. Your comments really had a huge hand in this. This is just not okay. I don't even know what to say. I'm disgusted. This is so wrong. This is just totally wrong. Anyway, I can't even begin to say what I feel. I just feel insulted. I'm ashamed of Starship Entertainment. This is the wrong decision. Like, you have never made a much more worse decision by eliminating Gon. I'm not saying you should eliminate any of the other guys, because like I said, sincerely, the other guys did well, but you made a great mistake by eliminating Gon. That was a great mistake you made. A very great mistake. I hope he doesn't stay in Starship Entertainment. I hope he finds another company, and I hope he becomes bigger than all these guys. I am sorry, but this is my heart of hearts, and I'm just telling you guys how I sincerely feel. And it's okay to tell me what you feel down below too, but this is how I sincerely feel. I pray he leaves, and I know a lot of people might not agree with me with this, but I've been thinking about this for a while. But I don't know, I'm praying for this miracle to happen, and I know a lot of people won't agree with me with this, but I really wish Gon could go to YG Entertainment. At least they know how to value talent to an extent. And yeah, even though I am sad about Gon being eliminated, I think it's only right that I also congratulate those who worked hard and fought real well to get this chance to debut. You've really worked hard. You have so much to do in this life, and I really pray that you can help your families, because what I noticed is so many of you want to help your families, and your families are the main reason why you are doing this, apart from your love for this, obviously. But I sincerely wish Monster X the best. I sincerely really do, from my heart of hearts, because I really do love you guys. I'm just really saddened by the whole Gon situation, but I really do wish them the best. I don't know if I'll be able to watch something from them again. It's kind of like EXO and Chris. I find it hard to watch EXO and these days. I support them, don't get me wrong, but I just really find it hard to watch it after the whole Chris Lohan situation. I find it hard to watch EXO and this, and I think it's gonna be the same for me with Monster X. I do love them and I do support them, but it's gonna be really hard for me to actually buy their stuff or like actually follow them as artists and stuff. But I really do congratulate you, and I am so happy you finally got the chance to achieve your dreams and stuff. I really do wish you the best. I really do, from my heart of hearts, because I really felt that you all deserved to debut by this last episode. Unfortunately, not all of you can. Anyway, I don't know what this was. This wasn't really a review. This was more of a rant reaction. I'm so sorry guys, like I'm just, you know when you're speechless and you don't even know what to say. I can't even collect my thoughts right now. I really don't know. I just feel deceived. That's the only way I can put it. Like, this was I feel like they just SM'd me, if that makes sense to anyone. Wow, Mad Clown, I have no words for you. I have no words for you. I'm sorry, everyone out there that's a Mad Clown fan. I don't mean no disrespect, but this might come out disrespectful, and what I'm about to say I believe is disrespectful, but I can't respect Mad Clown as an artist anymore. I sincerely can't. I just can't. I'm sorry, Starship Entertainment. If you even had, I never even cared about Starship Entertainment till No Mercy, and then they started gaining my respect, and you just lost everything. Like the little iota you had is gone. Anyway, I really don't know what to say. I'm sorry, I can't even say anything. I really can't. So you tell me what you feel, and then maybe by then my mind will be better organized and I can formulate words in the comments section. But do please share your thoughts on how you felt about the whole decision and the ending. Sincerely speaking, you might feel someone needs to be eliminated. Who did you feel needed to be eliminated based on this performance? And let me know in the comments down below. But sincerely, from my heart of hearts, I didn't feel anyone needed to be eliminated in this episode. In going by this performance, I can't pinpoint someone that I want to be eliminated, because they really showed it vocally, the vocals, and the rappers showed it rap wise, and they showed it too in their dance. So I really can't pinpoint who I want to be eliminated, who I would have liked to be eliminated. But I know I'm not finding Gun's elimination funny. But yeah, let me know what you think below. Don't forget to, I don't even know if I can tell you to like this, because this is a sad moment. Share with other people, I think. Subscribe and being the awesome beautiful people you are, and from me to you know I've got nothing love for you. Gun, you have my support forever. Just as I support Big Bang forever, you will forever have my support. I realize the injustice that has been done to you. I am disgusted by it, and I will always be a fan. Whatever decision you take from here, if you decide to leave Starship Entertainment, I will have your back. I know just me buying your CDs if you decide to go independent won't be enough to pay your bills, but just know that I will support you regardless. I will always be there for you as a fan. Always. You have my heart.